Guru, Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਤੇ ਸਾਕਤ ਚੋਰ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨਾਮ ਵਿਸਾਰਿਆ, ਮੇਰੇ ਮਨ ਨਾਮ ਬਿਨਾ ਜੋ ਦੂਜੈ ਲਾਗੇ, ਤੇ ਸਾਕਤ ਨਰ ਜਮ ਕੁਟੀਏ, ਤੇ ਸਾਕਤ ਚੋਰ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨਾਮ ਵਿਸਾਰਿਆ, ਮਨ ਤਿਨਕੈ ਨਿਕਟ ਨਾ ਪਿਟੀਏ। Sakat, who is Sakat? Sakat is the person who is only thinking about Maya. Only the agenda is all about Maya, about the materialistic stuff, nothing else. Koi seva bhavna nahi, koi simran nahi. Only out of the ego they just do. They're just clinging to the Maya. Now we have to check ourselves. Do we cling to the Maya? We can only separate from Maya through the wisdom of Gurbani Guru, through the Simran. Without Gyan and Dhyan, we will cling to the Maya. We'll be attached to the Maya. Hamesha moh de bandhana de vich ravange. All the time. That's why Maharaj says, this is 6th pad of the 5th Ashtapadi. Birthi Sakat ki Arja. Arja is life, age. Whole life, Sakat is clinging to the Maya. It's waste. He has lost, she has lost his life. That mind who has become Sakat has lost their life. Their life is useless. Birthi, useless. Birthi Sakat ki Arja. ਸਾਚ ਬਿਨਾ ਕਹਿ ਹੋਵਤ ਸੂਚਾ। ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਮੂੰਹ ਤੋਂ ਜੋ ਮਰਜ਼ੀ ਕਹੀ ਜਾਵੇ, they can say, oh, I know this, I know that, but without the such, aad such, jugad such, hai bhi such, nanak hosi bhi such, till the time naam is not connected, till the time mind is not connected with the naam, with the such, we cannot be pure. We can purify our body, physical body, by taking a bath, by doing a shnan in the sarovars and all. But mind will be only pure when mind will take a bath in the sarovar of Naam, meaning connecting with the Naam, connecting with the such as in Vaigu, as in God. And how that will happen? If our rahat, if our discipline will be like that. Cheating, if we cheat all the time, if our mind is corrupted, if we steal all the time, or even if we are thinking about it, our mind cannot be sucha, cannot purify. And then with the Gyan, we understand we don't have to do these things. And with the Dhyan, we go to the place where our mind will get purified. Sach bina kya hovat sucha. Without such, without Vaheguru, we cannot purify ourselves. Birtha naam bina tan and. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ the person who is blind is not blind because of the physical body. You know, there is a beautiful Shabad. Maharaj says, Ande e na akhiyan, jin mukh loyan nahe, ande sei nanka, khasme kutthe jaye. If somebody is blind by birth, don't call them blind. In Sikh tradition, we call them Surme Singh. Surma as in warriors, right? Maharaj also says, don't call them blind. Because if somebody, because of whatever reason, they were blind at the time of the birth or during the lifetime, if they lost their eyes, I just don't call them eyes. Don't call them blind. The blind are those who have not connected their mind with Naam, with the Vaheguru. Same thing Maharaj is saying. Birtha Naam Bina Tan And. Those people, we will be blind. We can be called as blind if we are not connecting with the Naam. It's useless. Our body is useless. Tan. Birtha Naam Vina Tan And. Tan is the body. It's useless. It's like you are sitting with a person who has not brushed the teeth from last 2-3 days. Mukh avat take durgand. If you can't even sit next to the person who has not brushed his teeth or her teeth. What will happen? From the mouth, the bad smell will come. Stinky smell will come. Mukh avat take durgand. They are like that if they don't have a naam. If somebody don't do the Simran, Maharaj says, their mouth stinks. Bin Simran, din ran birtha bihai. Without the remembrance of Vaheguru. Remember, Jap is different, Simran is different. Some people can chant Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru. That's chanting, that's Japana. When we listen to the Japana, when we do it with the Gyan, when we take the wisdom of Gurbani Guru and we say, we have to disconnect ourselves from the Maya, then only it becomes a Simran. Then only the Surt will connect with the Shabad. Without that, the Surt will not come with the Shabad. Bin Simran, din ran birtha bihai. The day and night, the life is passing in vain. Day and night is passing in vain without any purpose. If we are not remembering Vaheguru, it's useless. We're wasting our time. It's like Megh bina jo kheti jaye. When the rain will not come, what happens? The crop will not flourish. Sukha pੈ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਜਿਹਨੂੰ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਚ. There will be a drought. It's the same thing. Without the rain, there will be a drought. There will be no healthy crops. It's the same thing. Simran is must. And you will see, you can check this to yourself, right? When you don't do a Simran, when you don't connect with Vaheguru, although Maharaj says, Anadin naam te day and night we should be connecting to Vaheguru. But if we don't do it, we feel like something is missing. Because it's all the 5 doots will be active. The Maya will be active. There will be no love. We'll be angry. We will be lusty. We'll be greedy. That's why we need both Gyan and Dhyan. Till the time we will not disconnect with this outer world, we cannot connect inside. Surt ne sada judna nahi. Gobind Bhajan bin birthe sab kaam. You can do whatever you want to, any work you do, without the Bhajan Bandgi, without the remembrance, without connecting with the Vaheguru, without singing praises, without being thankful to Vaheguru. Bhajan, there is no single word for the Bhajan in English. That's why I have to say multiple things. Gobind Bhajan. Bhajan ki hai, Bhajan Bandgi ki hai. Bhajan is not just the meditation. It's singing the praises. taking the wisdom of Vaheguru, immersed in the Naam, imbued in the color of Naam, that is what called bhajan. Be thankful to Vaheguru all the time, doing the ardas benti, prayer in front of Vaheguru all the time, that is called bhajan. Bhajan is not one simple thing. Gobind bhajan bin birthe sab kam. Maharaj is saying, you should do bhajan, meaning we should be thankful to Vaheguru, we should sing praises, we should remember Vaheguru all the time, right? We should put a dhyan in Vaheguru in the Shabad all the time. Without that, anything we do, maybe we are doing some social work, everything with whatever we will do, birthe sab kam, they are useless. They have no value. That's why, Guru Pyare, when we do a langar seva also, when we are feeding the homeless, or we are just doing a normal Gurdwara seva, any seva, that's why Maharaj says, Sant ki seva, Maharaj says, then only Satgur ki seva. Satgur ki seva safal hai, je ko kare chit laye. Our mind should be connected to Vaheguru. Jo kirpan ke nirarat dam. And its kirpan is like a greedy person. Shoom. Daddy, shoom. That's what the shoom is. You know, Punjabi kehte hain na shoom. There's a greedy person. Jo kirpan ke nirarat dam. If the greedy person is there, is collecting all the money and everything, but he is not spending that money, what is the need of that? He's just a miser person, right? Without that, he has so much money, but he's not using it for anything, for any useful purpose. That money is useless. Same thing, all our tasks are useless if we don't remember Vaheguru. Because at the end of the day, Maharaj says, Tan tan te jan je kat basyo har now. The blessed are those minds who have the Naam in every part of their body, meaning in every room, in every cell of their body. Je kat basyo har now. Jinni de tak Guru Pyaro sada Rom Simran nahi na start honda. Till the time our Rom Simran will not start, we are far away from Vaheguru. And how do we know whether our Rom Simran has started? You are on the street, you are listening to the vehicles going here and there, car going here and there, birds chirping, or you are sitting at your home, you are just listening to that japna, that simran all the time. Wah Guru, from everywhere. You listen to the clock is ticking, the watch is ticking, or anything you see, any sound you hear, you're hearing Vaheguru from it. Then that means your Rom Simran has started. And Maharaj says, those minds are blessed. Tan te jan je kat basyo har now. Onu kende kat vas gaya. That is what it is called, kat naam onu smag gaya, vas gaya. Nanak taake bal jaun. With the stamp of Nanak, Guru Arjan Dev Ji is saying, I am sacrificed to those जिन्हां दा रोम सिमरन चल गया, where every cell of their body is connected. Now a lot of people ask all the time this question, how to start a rom simran? To be honest, there is no way. The only way is to immerse yourself day and night in simran. Remember Vaheguru with every task. Simar har karan karna. But some people are very passionate about it, that we want to learn. The techniques only work when we have a gyan of wisdom of Vaheguru, when we have love for Vaheguru. But still, the best way is when you're doing the simran, when you go antargat and you start listening to your heartbeat. If you're listening to your heartbeat, with every tick of your heartbeat, tick, 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 Now, with every heartbeat, you are doing inside, antargat, Vaheguru, 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 through your mind, not through your tongue, inside, antargat, with every tick. Then also with Vaheguruji's kirpa, the Rom Rom Simran can start. And you can try that whenever you're going antargat, if you're listening to your heartbeat. Now, some people say, oh, I don't listen to my heartbeat. And you can use your pulse also. By listening to you, putting the thumb on your pulse, left hand, right hand, does not matter. The idea is you connect with your blood circulation. When you connect with your blood circulation, with your pulse or with your heartbeat, Rom Rom Simran can start. But again, it's all about love. It's all about Jinni Naam Te Aaya Gaye Mashakkat Kaal. And they rehat avar kach avar kamawat. We were sent for some different purpose on this world, but we are doing something else. Some people say, oh, we are very, very religious. And the definition of being religious is the outer appearance. Right? Now, Sikh Rahat Maryada says we need to have Panch Kakar and all. Right? But Sikh Rahat Maryada also says, when you get up in the morning, first thing which you have to do is, you have to remember, you have to jump, you have to chant Vaheguru. Ik Vaheguru da, to the Nirankar Vaheguru, the formless Vaheguru, you have to remember one formless Vaheguru. You can call him Vaheguru, you can call him Allah, you can call him Ram. In Sikh Rahat Maryada, we call it Vaheguru. Vaheguru, Vaheguru. But if we are just wearing 5 kakars, but we are not remembering Vaheguru, we are not doing our Nitnem, then Maharaj is saying, Rahat avar kach avar kamawat. We say to people, I am a Gursikh, I am Amritari, I am this and that, I am very religious, but we have all the physical appearance also like that, but our life is not reflecting the way Guru Sahib gave us the wisdom. Pai Parapat Manuk Dehuriya, Gobind Milan ki e teri bariya. And if our life will become like that, we will not remember Vaheguru, we will not read the Gurbani, then it is like Man nahi preet mukho gand lahat. Lavat. What does that mean? Just doing a formality. Say to the people that I do a lot of things, but inside the mind there is no love for Vaheguru. And love will come with the wisdom and with the japana. Udda nahi pyar aana. Japan to bagair pyar nahi aa sakta. You can do whatever you want to. Because Vaheguruji is formless. That's why you have to jump. You need to have a wisdom of Gurbani. That's why Gurbani is very important. No, there's no Sikh without Gurbani. Man has a syari. Man nahi, in the mind. Man has a syari, but in the mind there is no love. Mukho gand love. But we are talking about a lot of things. Jananhar Prabhu Prabeen. Bahar pekh na kahu peen. Maharaj will not be impressed if we are wearing all the robes. Vaheguruji is Jananhar. He knows everything. He has a lot of wisdom. He knows, he's Antarjami. He knows what's going on inside our mind. Baro Pekhwalya, we may be wearing a lot of religious robes, but inside there is no love. Vaheguruji knows about this. Now, next line is very important. It applies to, especially to me, but to all of us. Avar upadesha aap na kare. We tell people, do this, do that. Tusi aa karo, tusi o karo. We're giving the messages to the people. We're telling them, we are preaching to the people that do this, you should do this, you should do that. But if I don't do myself, then what good it is? Avat javat janme mare. That kind of a person will always be in the cycle of life and death. कि दूजियां नूं उपदेश दे रहा, आप कर नहीं रहा. He's preaching others, oh, you should jap naam, your lifestyle should be like that. But what if your lifestyle is not like that? What if my lifestyle is full of calm and growth? Then what good is that message? Avar updesha aap na kare, avat javat janme mare, jiske antar base nirankar, tiski seekh tare sansar. Now the second type of a person, a sant, the person who is coming in the Sachi Sangat and remembering Vaheguru all the time. That is for them. Jiske antar basai nirankar. Now Vaheguru bas gaya. Vas mere Govinda, vas mere pyare. The mind, because there's only one place where Vaheguruji is not there, where we have to bring Vaheguruji through love. That's our mind. When inside our mind, Vaheguruji is sitting, once a Rom Simran has started, the Maharaj says, for that kind of a person, whatever they will speak, there will be an impression. People will learn from that. They will help people cross this terrifying ocean. Tiski Sikh Tara Sansar. They will cross this Maya, this terrifying ocean. Jo tum pane tin prab jata. But only if you want that people should remember you, then only it will happen. You know, there's a slight difference between a lot of Eastern religions, especially Buddhism and Jainism and Sikhism. There's a major difference. A lot of things are similarities, but there's a major difference. We totally believe in one thing which is called Ardas, Sikhs. Ardas Benti. Very, very important. But a lot of people, because of the influence of yoga and all the sub techniques, they don't believe in that. They think if we do certain techniques, certain juktis, certain things, then we can meet Vaheguru. Some people will just put the dhyan outside, or they will do some exercises, or they will do some breathing exercises and all. They all are good. We're not criticizing anybody. They all are good. But Benti is very important. Arzoi is very important. Aradhana is very important. Begging is very important. We have to beg. Till the time we don't beg in front of Vaheguru, just think about a beggar on the street, a homeless person on the street. They are hungry. They come and they say, oh, I have not eaten anything. Give me something. Give me something. It's the same way we have to beg in front of Vaheguru. Then he will be pleased. Then we will come in his hukam. Then we will receive his naam. Je mangange nahi. Vintud hor je mangna, sir dukha ke dukh de, naam santokhiya utre man ki bhuk. Mangde nahi asi. Jo tum pane, tin prab jata. Only when Vaheguruji is pleased, then he will give us everything. Nanak un jan charan parata. Kende, I fall onto the feet of those. Jinnu Maharaj ne kirpa karti ji de utte. The ones who Vaheguruji is pleased on them. Their devotion. That's why devotion is very important. Devotion is love, pyar, prateek. Karo benti. That's the last pad of this fifth Ashtapadi. Karo benti par Brahm sab jane. He knows everything, but you should still do the benti. You should still beg in front of him. You should still do a prayer in front of him. Ask still. He knows everything, no doubt about it. But we should still show that I'm asking. That ecstasy should be there. That tadp should be there. The bairag should be there. Karun benti par brahm sab jane, apna kiya ape mane. We all belong to him. He created us. He knows what to give us, but we still do the benti. For example, the baby, the newborn baby. Mother knows that after every couple of hours, baby needs a milk. And mother will give him also. But the baby still cries. Because that is the tendency. That when I will cry, that means my mother will know that I need a milk. That's a benti. Karo benti. Par Brahm sab jane apna kiya apre ape mane. Ape aap kart nibera. He is the only one. ਅਸੀਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ. We cannot help ourselves. Man, ਜਿਹੜਾ ਨਾ man, the mind. If we think that we can do everything on our own, if we can control our mind on our own, no. Man vas ave nanaka je puran kirpa hoye. He knows कि साडा ने बेड़ा कदों करना है. He knows when we are going to be able to control our mind. But we still have to do Simran. We still have to do the benti. We still have to take the wisdom. नहीं तो असल घर बह जाइए. The very rare, like 1 out of the millions will have the kirpa on their own. For most of us, we have to do benti, benti, benti. If we think we have calm, if we have krodh, if we have lobh, if we have moh, if we have ankar, if we have lust, greed, anger, attachment, ego, we have to do the ardas. Kam, krodh, ar, lobh, moh, binas jaye ahmev, nanak prabh sharanagati, kar prasad gurudev, kar prasad, do the kirpa, prasad kirpa kar de. Do this kirpa, show your mercy, show your grace. Right? I have lust, I have greed, I have anger, I have attachment, there should be no shame. If you still have that shame inside you, that means you have not started the path of devotional worship. The path of devotional worship is when we do the ardas benti. Kinde kise dur janavat, kise bujavat nira. Some people think he's far away. And with some people, he is very close. It is up to him. That's also blessing. That's also mercy. So if somebody is saying he's far away, or I don't know, how can I reach him? How can I meet him? But for the some, they'll say, oh, he's right here. Guru Meri Sang Sada Hai Nale. He's right here. But that wisdom is also given to the person, given to the mind with his mercy. Upav Syanap Sagal Te Rahat. You can have whatever worldly wisdom you have. जिन्ना मर्जी सियाणपा, जिन्ना मर्जी ज्ञान इकट्ठा कर लो दुनिया का. सब कुछ जाने आत्म की रहत. उपाव सियाणप सगल ते रहत, सब कुछ जाने आत्म की रहत. जिस पावे तिस लय लड़ लाए, थान थनंतर रहया समाए. उपाव सियाणप. Maybe we do a lot of techniques and we have a lot of clever tricks which we know. Badi chitarai aunदी है, साड़ी रहनी बहनी है. But he will not be happy with these tricks because he knows what is there inside us, because why he lives in us, he resides in us. उतना नहीं उन्हें खुश होना. जिस भावे if he is pleased, then only we can actually follow this path. Jis pave tis laye lad laye, than thanantar rahya samay. How do we know that he is pleased? Now the question will come, how will I know that he is pleased with me? How will I know? Can they, the way he will know, when you will start experiencing him, feeling him all around you. Because we all know he's everywhere, outside and inside. But do we experience that? Do we feel him? Sometimes you are driving a car, and then there is a car which is coming at a very high speed in the next lane. You have not seen that car, and they're going to try to hit you. And you just turn right at that point of time, and you are saved. At that point of time who saved you. Vaheguru Ji saved you. Malak ne bachaya maine. But Guru Pyaro, yesterday also we discussed, the moment we get out of the bed, start doing japna Vaheguru, Vaheguru, with your open eyes. Akka khol ke japya karo. So a lot of people sleep. The best way is open your eyes and jap. Automatically your eyes will be closed later, but you are taking a bath, you're going to the bathroom, whatever you're doing, keep your eyes open and keep on chanting. There's a process of 1.5 hour in the morning. That's how, when we make Vaheguru Simran as part of every task, then the love will come. Then he will be pleased. So sevak jis kirpa kari, nimak nimak jap nanak hari. That's the technique Guru Arjan Dev Ji is giving to us. Kede kede utte kirpa hoegi. Sevak is a Sikh, right? So sevak jis kirpa kari, those will receive his grace, mercy, who will remember him in every moment, every instance, every second. Simar Simar Har Karanga, all the time. That's why it's not just the morning Simran and an evening Simran. It's Andan, day and night, all the time you remember him. Find the different ways to remember him. The best way is when you reach to the stage where your Rom Simran has started. When the Rom Simran has started, then it is happening all the time. Every cell of your body is doing. That's where in Japji Sahib Maharaj says, Ik du jibo, lakh hoye, lakh hovan lakh vees, lakh lakh geda akhiye, ek naam Japji. Your one tongue has become millions of tongues. And they are connecting to every cell of your body. Every cell of your body has become your tongue. And you're remembering. Samajh lo kirpa hui. That's the nishani, the Puran kirpa. Full kirpa, full grace is there. और जैसे भी कोशिश करिए, वाह, tummy in, listen to your voice. Guru, tummy out, listen to your voice. Wah, Guru, 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 wah, Guru. गुरु प्यारे सेवा कर लो. वाह Guru, 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 वाह Guru. Anybody can do the seva, Guru Pyareo. वाह Guru, 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 वाह
Guru, Vah, 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 Guru, Wahguru, 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 Wahguru.
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਹਮ ਅਵਗੁਣ ਪਰੇ ਏਕ ਗੁਣ ਨਾਹੀ, ਅੰਮ੍ਰਿਤ ਛਾੜ ਬਿਖੈ ਬਿਖ ਖਾਈ। ਮਾਇਆ ਮੋਹ ਪਰਮ ਪੈ ਪੂਲੈ, ਸੁਤ ਦਾਰਾ ਸਿਉ ਪ੍ਰੀਤ ਲਗਾਈ। ਇਕ ਉਤਮ ਪੰਥ ਸੁਣਿਓ ਗੁਰ ਸੰਗਤ, ਤੈ ਮਿਲੰਤ ਜਮ ਤਰਾਸ ਮਿਟਾਈ। ਇਕ ਅਰਦਾਸ ਪਾਠ ਕੀਰਤ ਕੀ, ਗੁਰ ਰਾਮਦਾਸ ਰਾਖੋ ਸ਼ਰਨਾਈ। ਇਕ ਅਰਦਾਸ ਪਾਠ ਕੀਰਤ ਕੀ, ਗੁਰ ਰਾਮਦਾਸ ਰਾਖੋ ਸ਼ਰਨਾਈ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਭੁੱਲਾਂ ਚੁੱਕਾਂ ਦੀ ਖਿਮਾ ਗੁਰੂ ਪਿਆਰਿਓ। We'll meet tomorrow 5 p.m.